The Lenin Stadium in Moscow hosts our top club game today, where the Soviet Supreme League leaders Spartak Moscow can move to within 8 points of the title if they can beat Dynamo Tbilisi, fifth from bottom. It's the second time we've seen Spartak Moscow in our top club series, and they make one change to the side that beats second place Dnieper 2-1. Gennady Morozov wears the number 4 shirt in place of the injured Ivanov. Number 11, Sergei Rodionov, is the current leading Soviet goal scorer with 15. Tbilisi shot to fame when they won the Cup Winners' Cup 8 years ago, and they have two survivors of that side in their team today, goalkeeper and captain Otar Gabalia and number 7 Svanadze. Referee today, Viktor Pjanic. It's expected to be a one-sided affair. Spartak Moscow are expected to extend their lead at the top of the table. Dynamo Tbilisi in the middle of a rebuilding programme. They have a lot of youngsters in their team today. And it's Spartak Moscow in the white, playing from right to left in the first half, who get us underway. Kulkov fouled by Gogicashvili. Free kick then to Spartak. There is the Georgian player in the blue. Vasulko to Pozniakov. The first chance for Tbilisi to bring the ball away. Gogicashvili. Will Kulkov seek revenge? Yes, he does. A little bit of a battle going on down this left-hand side between those two players. Spartak Moscow go into today's game then as leaders of the Soviet Supreme League. They're 6 points clear of second place Dnieper, and really well on course for the title. Free kick then to Tbilisi. Gogicashvili will take it. Kuznetsov helped inside to the captain. Cherenkov, 1-2 with Pasulko. This is neat play. Kulkov just slightly ahead of Pasulko. Gogicashvili couldn't keep it in play. There's Pasulko, scored in this corresponding fixture a couple of seasons ago. And really the playmaker of the Spartak Moscow side. Kulkov with the throw. Pozniakov plays in the back four, but he likes to come forward and help the attack. Chigivani gets it clear. A chance to catch Rava to make his way towards the Spartak goal. Very quiet start by both sides. I think it's important to stress the youth of this Tbilisi side in blue. Svanadze, their number 3, just 20 years old. In fact, the average age of the side is no more than 21. And they're playing against a highly experienced Spartak Moscow side who won the Soviet League title back in 1987. Kuznetsov, no relation to Oleg. There he is again, Kuznetsov. He's Eugene Kuznetsov. Gogicashvili played ball wide. Etashvili now down the right-hand side. Vasulko was a little bit lazy with his pass. Kulkov didn't really have a chance to keep it in play, so Tbilisi will have a throw. This Lenin Stadium here in Moscow holds 103,000 people. It's about half full today. And I think the fans here will be expecting to see, there they are, will be expecting to see Moscow win. They're dreaming, no doubt, of the title. And who knows, European Cup next September. Remember, the Soviet League well behind the other European leagues. Whoever wins the Soviet Supreme League doesn't get a chance to play in the European Cup till the following September. Here's Pasulko then for Spartak Moscow. Drives it in with his left foot, didn't really get hold of it. There's the goalkeeper, Otar Gabalia, one of those survivors from the Cup Winners' Cup side, Dynamo Tbilisi back in 81, 36 years old. Ravishvili couldn't flick it on. Ketsbaya couldn't get onto it either. Vasulev's clearance is easily intercepted. Early stage of this match, still goalless. And the youngsters from Georgia in the blue are playing with a good deal of confidence. More confidence than their league position suggests. Fifth from bottom of the table, having won just 5 from a possible 23 matches this season. It's Spartak on the attack with Pozniakov. It was Chidia who got in the way. That was rather clumsy jump by Shalimov. And Tbilisi will have a free kick. The crowd agree with the referee, Viktor Pjanic. Then again, they wouldn't, would they? Nice to see some of the Soviet-disabled spectators getting a good view of this game. Gabalia's clearance then. Gochichai-Shivili, dispossessed by Pozniakov. Kuznetsov. Pasulko. Ravishvili fouled him. Ravishvili was in the Soviet team that won the European Under-16 junior tournament back in 1985. So though the side is young, they're not that inexperienced, but inexperienced at this level. Shalimov. There's promising players in the Soviet Union today. And that was quite a collision between Zhedadze and Gabalia, and Zhedadze looks in a great deal of trouble, the 20-year-old. I think he's winded, to be honest. But he looks a good deal more injured than that. You look at the collision again. Gabalia, who must have called for the ball, didn't really see his fullback Zhedadze. And there's some concern now on the Tbilisi bench. Zhedadze obviously took quite a blow in his ribs or abdomen from his goalkeeper accidentally. Tbilisi are temporarily going to be down to 10 men as Zhedadze leaves the field. Zhedadze playing at right back, so Tbilisi going to have to cover there whilst he gets his breath back. Here's Chidia, their 24-year-old midfield player. Still 0-0. Pasulko. Pozniakov. Rodionov. Oh, he might have been fouled there and almost went in anyway. And Rodionov was denied by some desperate Tbilisi tackling. And in the end, that could have almost been an own goal. The first was by Svaiba. And in the second place from Chikavani. The ball, luckily for Tbilisi, just went wide. It still hasn't been cleared, though it has been now. And Tbilisi breathe again. Boki. Under pressure from Ketsbaya. Kuznetsov can't control the ball. Chidia. Ravishvili. Chidia, very neat Tbilisi, aren't they, coming forward? Chudia tries his luck. But didn't really have to trouble to get that one. Let's just have a look at that one again. The deflection took the power out of the shot, and the latest score midway through the first half, Spartak Moscow 0, Tbilisi 0. Through the first half, and it's Spartak Moscow in white who bring the ball away now inside their own half of the field. Kuznetsov, been a very quiet start to the game. Although Tbilisi, who are, to say the least, the underdogs in this league affair, have been very confident in their build-up. Although it's Moscow on the attack with Boki, their right back. They're forced out of play on the far side. Boki won 2 championship medals with Sparta, the last one in '87. And his side bang on course for the championship again. They lead the table and lead it comprehensively. A win for Spartak today would put them within 8 points of the title with just 5 matches left. And they're on the attack now as Sviber gets it out of play for a corner. Looking at Rodionov. Shidadze now back in the thick of the action again after being winded in a collision with his goalkeeper Gabalia. Corner then to Spartak. Shalimov. Oh, that was certainly goal bound, but the veteran keeper got his body behind the ball, and Shalimov's header in the end didn't pose too much of a problem for him. Morozov, Shalimov. Just really saw that all the way. And there's a man who's played over 450 league games for Tbilisi. Member of that 81 Cup Winners' Cup winning side. And they beat Karl Zeiss Jena in Dusseldorf to take the trophy for the first time. Shidadze. It's surprising that Spartak Moscow aren't pushing further forward on Tbilisi. They're giving him a lot of space and time, especially in the Tbilisi half of the field. And that's why Tbilisi are happy to knock the ball around at the moment. And Spartak Moscow, like many Soviet sides, are happy to hit them on the counter-attack. And here they come with Kuznetsov now. Chudia, balling figure. Kacharava. Oh, he's beaten a couple of challenges, including that of Morozov, and he could be clean through here into the side netting. That was desperately close. And that was poor Spartak defending that gave Kacharava that shot, or chance of a shot rather. And Tbilisi have shown that they too can mount a serious challenge. And Spartak Moscow are going to have to move up a gear. Spartak Moscow have scored more goals than anyone else in the Soviet League, 39, and conceded fewest, just 15. But for all their pedigree, they're unable to make it tell against Tbilisi, who are on the attack now. Half an hour gone, still 0-0. Rodionov. Cherenkov. Very often such an influential player for Spartak. He's hardly shone in the opening 30 minutes or so of this match. There he is taking the throw. There's Shalimov. Pasulko. Again, Tbilisi have a lot of men back. Kacharava has it. Kacharava again. His shot just wide of target, the closest we've come to a goal. Well, this time Vasulev can get it back to Cherchesov. I think it's interesting to note that both Soviet sides, both players who can not only defend with acumen but come forward as well. And when you have that sort of fluidity about your side, on the counter-attack you're going to be very strong. Especially watch out for Pozniakov, the number 5 for Spartak Moscow, who likes to come forward from the back four and have the odd pot shot at goal himself. There's Vasulev. Borusov into the side today for the injured Ivanov. Boki. You can hear the cat whistles round this Lenin Stadium. They're not enjoying this Spartak performance. Pozniakov coming forward again from the back. Shalimov. Wide to Pozniakov again. That's not a bad cross. And in the end, Chikivani happy to get it out of play. Boki lining himself up for a long throw. Gabalier aware of the possibilities that might incur. Boki again. Pozniakov. Didn't quite get hold of it. But he bears out my point that he likes to come forward and try his luck. Conversely, it has to be said that the attackers, the front men in Soviet football, are happy to come back and do their share of defending too. Pozniakov again. Kulkov. There is Kulkov. He's on the verge of the Soviet national side. Here's Shalimov. Oh, the keeper did well. They managed to smuggle it away, did the Tbilisi defence, and Shalimov can only show his frustration. It was a great through ball by Kulkov. He chested it down, possibly a hint of a handball. Now, did the goalkeeper get a touch on the goal-bound effort? The answer is yes, because Spartak Moscow have a corner. And Pozniakov now has it. It was never going to be easy for Kuznetsov, but that was a very, very good save indeed by Gabalier. And when you look back on that incident, maybe Tbilisi might have felt that Shalimov controlled that ball, the through ball from Kulkov, with his upper arm. Here comes Spartak again then with Pasulko. He drives it in with his right foot. And again, the captain of Tbilisi is aware to the danger. Svanadze. Shadia. Another breakaway attack, intercepted by Vasulev. And Cherchesov just celebrated his 26th birthday. And take the ball with some ease. Vasulev again. Gotchai Chisavili. Game's reached something of a stalemate. Spartak Moscow have probably had the best of the chances, although Ketsbaya drives one in there with his left foot. It was rising as it floated over the crossbar. But Spartak Moscow have probably had the lion's share of play. But they look very sluggish in midfield, and Tbilisi have counter-attacked very effectively. Chikivani lucky to escape with that turn. The ball managed to stay with him. Gotchai Ketashvili now. Ketashvili's through. Oh, into the side netting. Sloppy defending again. I think everyone was expecting him to cross the ball as he cuts inside Pozniakov. And look at that for a dummy. Not bad for a fullback. Tries to catch out the goalkeeper on the near post and instead finds the side netting. I think that would have gone in the way they're celebrating, wouldn't you? Still 0-0 though. Not too long to half-time. Got Chichai-Shivili again. Replaced former international Shengelia in the side. Tbilisi side. Snadzi. Ketsbaya. Oh, he's found a way through. Surely he was fouled then. The referee didn't even look at his linesman to see what the linesman thought of that challenge. But Ketsbaya went down very heavily under the challenge of Pozniakov. And the ball still hasn't been cleared. Shot, I think, from Chikavani did not take a deflection. It's a goal kick. So a strong finish to the first half by Tbilisi. And I think, for my money, they were a little unlucky not to have had a penalty. I've seen penalty decisions given for a lot less. We're inside the last minute now of the first half. Pasulko has Kulkov to his left. Cherenkov. That was good defending by Svenadze. Got Chichai-Shivili. The back heel finds Morozov. Wide of its target. I think Tbilisi now happy to hear the half-time whistle. Chance for a breather. And a word from their coach, David Kipiani. Another member of that cup-winning side back in 81. Ketashvili. Ketashvili, number 2, the only current international in this Tbilisi side. And Nick Ziver on the ball. Got Chichai-Shivili again. Chidia. Bevishvili. Referee brings the first half to a close. A disappointing first half for Spartak Moscow, who are expected to win this game handsomely. At half-time, Spartak Moscow 0, Dynamo Tbilisi 0. Join us again for the second half after the break.